There was a monster living inside a truck, and not just any monster. It had the head of a whale and the 8 legs of an octopus. Its legs had special suction cups that allowed the truck to accelerate without any engine power. The only downside was that it had a huge appetite and could devour an entire gas station in one bite. Its takeoff speed was comparable to a rocket. But that wasn't even the most incredible thing. When it encountered the police checking for speeding, it could climb walls, leaving the officers completely dumbfounded. If it reached a dead-end alley, it would simply open side covers and extend 2 tentacles, easily scaling walls dozens of meters high. Such a cute monster truck. Did you like it? The boy was just an ordinary high school student who had always dreamed of owning a cool truck. But this beat-up old car lacks an engine. One night, he heard something outside the warehouse. He grabbed the tool and threw it toward a pile of oil drums. The drums collapsed, and it seemed like something flashed by. The boy, terrified, ran back into the warehouse, locked the iron door, and hid in the basement corner. Suddenly, a tentacle reached inside. Moments later, the entire monster squeezed its way in. The boy rushed to escape through the basement door, locking it behind him and calling the police. By the time they arrived, the monster had disappeared. Seeing the oil it left behind, the boy had an idea. He used the oil as bait, placing it under a hydraulic press to lure the monster out. The monster, which was too cute for words, was now happily hugging a barrel of oil and drinking it. The boy approached, but the monster thought he was going to steal its food. It opened its huge mouth to scare him, and the boy, startled, dropped the remote control. Suddenly, the hydraulic press began to descend, but the monster, having eaten its fill, lay down to rest. Seeing this, the boy mustered all his strength to pull it out. But the monster didn't show any gratitude. Instead, it started to assert its dominance until it saw the crushed oil barrel under the hydraulic press, realizing the boy had saved it. Then they started playing happily together. However, soon a gang of bad guys arrived, looking to capture the little monster. The monster's long legs were sticking out, and the boy quickly kicked them back in. A moment later, it extended its tentacles to push the truck forward. To keep it hidden, the boy claimed he was pushing the heavy truck to recharge the engine. Just then, a girl came to hang out with the boy, but the noise the monster made alerted the gang. They had no choice but to hop into a kerosene-powered truck and flee. But the full-bellied monster acted like a drunk, diving straight into a forest. To get a better view, the boy opened the car hood. Just as they were about to hit a tree, the monster skillfully swerved. The boy tried to modify the truck and discovered that the monster's tentacles had immense power, easily turning the drive shaft. Just after leaving the gas station, the little monster got a stomachache and began rampaging down the highway. After narrowly avoiding the police, the gang came after them again. The monster took to the rooftops, running wildly. A train approached ahead. The boy shifted gears and floored the gas pedal. The little monster leapt 10 meters into the air, successfully escaping. It even did a drift, taunting the pursuers, but that night, the little monster disappeared. Scientists found the monster's parents, who were incredibly intelligent. They learned to greet the scientists and could even press buttons to a melody. They didn't eat food, but they had a love for oil. Just then, the little monster broke through thick concrete walls to rescue them, but before it could do much, it was knocked out by a barrage of tranquilizer darts. When the scientists learned that the oil company planned to use toxins to exterminate the monsters and their kind from underground, they took advantage of a distracted worker and drove away the truck carrying the 3 monsters. Watching the monsters reunite, the group became more determined to send them home. Each person chose their favorite truck, and the 3 monster trucks sped across the grass. The gang, in hot pursuit, surrounded one of the monster trucks and attacked furiously. 2 tentacles reached out, grabbed the undersides of 2 cars, and flipped them over. But the gang didn't give up, ramming the boy into a wall. The little monster, showing its skill, performed a 360 degrees flip, landing safely. At that moment, they spotted a tanker truck transporting the toxin. Using a steep slope, they floored the gas, launching the truck into the air. But ahead lay a sheer cliff. The monster truck extended its tentacles, effortlessly navigating the rugged terrain. Even when a wheel fell off, it caught it mid-air and reattached it. They finally arrived at the oil company's drilling site, but the toxin was about to be injected underground. The gang rammed their car into them, and just as the boy was about to fall, the little monster climbed onto the hood, used a tentacle to perform a shoulder throw, and flung the bad guy away, right into the toxin tanker, but the boy and the little monster also fell into the pit, fortunately landing in a body of water below. The little monster saved the boy, bringing him to safety. Watching the little monster reunite with its family, the boy smiled, feeling at peace.